Okay, so this video is all about inserting images, or rather preparing an image to be inserted into your ebook. And obviously if you have a really large image, you want to reduce that image into a smaller image while maintaining its quality. Okay, so I've created a very nice little tool for you guys. Hope you like it, but let me show you what the problem is. Okay, so I've created a very simple project in Ultimate eBook Creator, and I'm going to just create a chapter 1. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert an image. Okay, so I just went into the insert image and I'm going to select JPEG, and I have a large tiger image. Okay, now what's happened is that this image is very large and it's ended up on the second page. Alright, so let me reduce this and I'm going to show you something. Okay, I'm going to save this project. So I've already saved it. Okay, and I'm going to show you what the size of this project is. Okay, so here we go. I'll show you the size of the project. The size of the project is basically 5 megs. Okay, so let's remember this. This is the size of the project. Now let's do this. This is what normally people will do. What they're going to do is they're going to reduce the size of this image by just dragging this. Okay, and in this particular editor you don't have to worry too much because the aspect ratio is actually maintained while you drag this image. So they're going to do something like this. Okay, and to be fair, I think I would probably do the same thing too, until you kind of realize the way that this editor works. Okay, so here is my image. It was a really large image and I just saved it. So let me do a save as. Okay, so I'm just gonna do save as, and I'll just say reduced. Okay, for reduced image. Now click save. Alright, so let's go back and we'll take a look. So here's the issue. If you look at our original with the large image, it's 5 megs. Our optimized, or we thought we were reducing it, it's still 5 megs. So what's going on? Well, the reality is that the data for this image is still held in this in the editor. One more thing I want to mention is that we're going to make sure that we have embedded, right? So the data is actually inside of this this project, right? So when we save it, we're saving the data of this image inside the project as well. Okay, so what's going on? So like I said before, reducing the image really doesn't reduce the data size. So what do we do? Okay, so I looked around a lot of places, and then there are products like Photoshop and GIMP and other things that can do this, but I wanted to build something which is very specific to Ultimate eBook Creator, and will give you something really nice and simple that will do a really good job and create a high quality reduced image, just like we have here, but with the reduced data size, right? So if you go into where is it, tools, okay, and then I have image optimizer. Okay, so here is the new tool. Now it's pretty simplistic, and what I didn't want to do is I didn't want to build a full-blown imaging package, because that's not the intent here. The intent here is to provide you with a tool that can optimize or reduce images in a high quality optimized way that produces the same kind of quality that Photoshop does. So this is what I came up with. Okay, so let's say I click. So basically we want an image of this size. Okay, so there's a couple of things you can do here. You can click on this and you can click copy, right? And then you can bring this into here and we can say paste, right? So if you notice here, we you know, we kind of made this small, but look at the real size of it. This is the real size. This editor is really just kind of, you know, showing you this, but the data is still there, like we see here. Okay, so you can bring this in. Now all you need to do here is, you see the actual resolution, 120 pixels per inch, you see the actual width and height, and then we see the data size, right, which is going on here. So all we need to do is basically, we just need to reduce the percentage like this. Now remember, this is maintaining the aspect ratio. Okay, so we're gonna reduce it to, you know, this kind of size. Now if I just go back here, let me just make this 100% so we can see the actual size of this image. Okay, so we're looking at this kind of size of the image, right? And hopefully we can get something similar. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this image. Now if you look at this, we've already reduced it to 68K. Now we can further tweak the quality. Now watch what happens here. Sorry, I should bring that in. Okay, so the quality is at 100. If I make it 0, it gets pixelated, right? So all we need to do is kind of keep moving this up until we get something that we like. Now this looks pretty good quality, around 27. And look at the size. Now we've reduced it down to only 8K. Alright, so that's it. So we can actually take this, we can say copy. So we've copied it to the clipboard. Now we can just, you know, file exit. Oh, it's not working. Okay, it will be working when you get this video. Alright, so I'll click out. Now I'm going to just delete this, and I'm going to say insert. Sorry, from here I'm going to say I'll just say paste and just say image. Alright, so now your images come in, and that's it. So basically that tool helps you reduce. Now if I say save, so this, remember this was called reduced, right? So I'll just say save here. Okay, so this image reduced got saved. And if we look at the size of the file now, look at the size of the file. So the original file was 5, the reduced file is now only 722. So that's basically it. You know, you can take a look at this tool. The other thing you can do is you can paste, you can also open, right? So you can go in and you can open this tiger image. I would just recommend JPEGs at this point. Click open, brings it in. The other thing you can do is that if you don't want to maintain the aspect ratio, which this tool does, you can go into dimensions and you can type in, you know, something like this. Of course, now you've broken the you know, the aspect ratio. Now it looks kind of stretched, and you know, some people want that feature, I guess, but I probably wouldn't use it. I just use the scaling feature, and once again you can just mess around with the quality here. Okay, so the trick here is to kind of get it to a quality which is kind of not showing, it's showing nice and high quality image, and then you can see that we've reduced it down. And if you switch between the two, obviously we're gonna go ahead and reset. Okay, so that's basically it. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and I hope you enjoy this image. And in the future, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of enhance this tool to add a little bit of hue and saturation adjustments, maybe some color balance, maybe a little bit of contrast or something like that, you know. So just, you know, few tools, really high quality, that you can use to make sure that the images that you reduce within the Ultimate eBook Creator are high quality, and you know, and you enjoy using them. So I think that's about it. We'll see you in the next video.